Welcome to part 8 of the Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play, folks. Sorry this has taken such a long time to actually get from, part 7 to part 8. I've been doing basically nothing for the last 3 weeks. Anyway, in this part we'll be tackling Rusty Bucket Bay, but first things first, we've actually got to get the sucker open first. So yeah, let's see, where are we going? But yeah, so in the last block, in the 3 weeks between, between, now and, when was it? In the 3 weeks between now and, Halloween, Halloween, and then, this is one of the reasons why I decided to do Let's Plays, guys. I am really bad at talking. Anyway, fuck it, let's just raise the water level for the time being. But yeah, what's happened in that span of time? I think probably most recently has been stuff like Thanksgiving. I'm British, so I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. But there was Black Friday, I suppose, which one of the advantages of being British on Black Friday is nobody in the UK gives a shit about Black Friday. So I kind of had it all to myself. I picked up a couple of games. I picked up Spider-Man for the PS4. I'm finally going to get around to having a look at that. Don't know if I'm going to tackle it blind. Oh, hang on a second. Let's unlock Rusty Bucket Bay, right? Fuck. Yeah, it's been too long since I last played the game. I can't remember the controls. But I also picked up Fallout 76 as well, which I'm sure a lot of people have some rather strong opinions of at the moment. Let's head on out. But before we actually go into Rusty Bucket Bay, there is a couple of things that we need to do first. Mainly in the form of Cheeto. And I think, if I remember correctly... Yeah, because I need to find another switch for, to gain access to the next Cheeto page. But I'm trying to remember where exactly it is. No, go away. Gold feather in there. What have we got? Nothing. Okay. It's just there for symmetry. Okay, yeah, here it is. Actually, yeah, no, I do remember this. Actually. Yeah, we'll hit the switch. And then we gotta leg it. Make like the clappers. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm probably not going to make it this time around, then. I thought that was going to give me a bit of a head start, but it didn't. So, yeah, what we want is to make it up to... Where was it? Shit. Ah, crap, there it is. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, we'll give that another crack. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Now we're getting a bit more of a wiggle on. Let's see. Oh, fuck, where's the door? Shit! Oh, I might still be able to make it. Yeah, sucker! I never remember immediately where this door is. But yeah, no, this is where we find the last, Cheeto's last location. Yeah, no. Yeah, Grunty is not happy about any of this. And the ramifications are felt in Banjo-Tooie, although it doesn't involve fire. Okay, yeah, so gold feathers, so yeah. So yeah, that's red feathers and gold feathers. So why don't we head on over to Treasure Trove Cove, and let's get that sorted out. Okay, and we're back here. Alright, let's get these codes imprinted then. There we go. Let's skip ahead until we finish red feathers. Okay, there we go. We now have got 100 of those mother suckers. And now let's go sort out the gold ones. Let's see, where's G? Where's G? Where's G? Ah, there it is. Alright. And same as last time. Okay, there we go. We now have 20 of them. So yeah, 200 blue eggs, 100 red feathers, and 20 gold feathers. That's going to do us pretty nicely, I think. Alright, no reason to hang around for too long then. Let's get Rusty Bucket Bay bar. Under hour. I don't know, you make up a word. Fuck. Okay, let's see. And just to save us a little bit of time, let's utilise one of these cauldron shortcuts. Jump inside. As long as you have 2 matching. There we go. Alright, Rusty Bucket Bay. I would actually argue that this is probably the hardest level in the entire game. Specifically for mainly for one specific part, which I am probably going to actually just get out of the way first. Yeah, I always found it kind of interesting that the developers actually went in this direction. Because we already had... Because, okay, yeah, with the sewer level with Clanker's Cavern... Okay, yeah, fine. But this is, like, just a straight-up, like, industrial... shipyard, which you don't really think of outside of maybe, like, I don't know, like a Ninja Turtles game, I suppose. Did the Ninja Turtles ever have a game where they're, you know, set in an industrial ship? They probably could. Yeah, since, like, most of those games would be, like, 60-odd% sewer level. Okay. Oh, actually, hang on. I'm trying to remember. Is there... Actually, no. I think there is somewhere I do need to go before I tackle this bit. So let's go and sort that out first. I'm trying to remember where it actually is. I mean, I might just find myself getting distracted anyway. Hang on a second. I think it might be down one of these pipes. Oh, no. It's not this one, but while we're here, while we're young... Now, do we have any... We do, yes. TNT boxes. Little turds. Although probably still not as irritating as the TNT boxes for something like Crash Bandicoot. So, well, yeah, that's a series that I've been sort of meaning to have another crack at, actually, because I've played the first Crash Bandicoot, like, within the last couple of years or so. I've never actually beaten it, though. Those games are hard as nails. In this case, I'm referring to the original PlayStation versions, which I'm just playing off of the PS3, like off of the PlayStation Network versions. And the original doesn't have any kind of analog support. Neither does the Crash Bandicoot. For some reason, Crash Bandicoot 2 on the PlayStation Network for the PS3 that doesn't have any support either. In regards to like analog control, which is weird because that game they did release a version of that game that had analog control. Can we make it? Fuck. Oh, what the hell? Cheeky dicks. Yeah, I really want to sort of do a flutter jump if I want to avoid fall damage. Come on. Get up there. Alright, let's see. Maybe if I try a bit more of a run up. Can we make it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright. Get that switch there. That's really not a terribly challenging one to pick up, if I'm honest. The one for Mumbo's Mountain was harder. At least need the transformation for that. Anyway, still have that TNT box one last time because we can do something with that. There is not enough amount of money that anybody could ever pay me to not like this soundtrack, or Grant Kirkhope for that matter. There we go. So yeah, that drops the TNT box. Excellent. Now, I've got, yeah, toll 6, toll 8. Okay, I might as well open the house then. Yeah, you fire eggs into those little toll chutes, and you can build a bridge. There we go. I wonder why that one is less expensive. Like, yeah, because it's clearly the harder bridge to cross. Right. You... Yep. Hold on. What? Okay, and we're back. Grab that Jinjo there. And actually, I'll tell you what. Why don't I just take a dip in the sludge? Unfortunately, however, being swimming around in this, it will drain you of oxygen, so my recommendation is to try and double jump through it as much as possible. Ah, crap. And yeah, if we go under the water, that sucks down oxygen twice as fast. Okay. Alright, we're going to have to be brave, because we have to go down there to rescue a Jinjo. Yeah, I know. Okay, got him. This bit's usually pretty clutch. Okay. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay. There we go. But yeah, no, having the extra eggs and feathers definitely does pay off in the long run. There isn't no, there isn't a window there for me to smash. Hey up. And although it's not my immediate plan, I suppose there's no reason I can't come over here to just quickly waste 3 eggs. There we go. That Mumbo token up there is a pain in the ass to get. You have to time your jump perfectly in order to get it. So I don't know if I'm gonna. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bother, because you don't need every single Mumbo token in order to. Oh, pardon me. In order to get every single transformation in the game, I usually find myself skipping that one. I think I remember this code off by heart, don't I? Pretty sure it's 3, 1, 2, 1, 1. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I do remember it. Because that lets us a Jiggy. Excellent. If you are not sure of how to get the code though, it is printed on the side of the ship further down near the... Fuck, what's that part called? I think the back of the boat, the back of the ship is called the bow. I think it's the back, that's the back part. I can't remember what the front was called, though. Was the front the bow? Or was the back? Front, back, back. I don't remember. I didn't even remember, mate. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with you. I know, this is the kitchen area. What the fuck is that? Ow, fuck. Okay, that was pointless, wasn't it? But yeah, no, you can use a gold feather to avoid taking damage in there, but usually involves not being a complete meathead like me. There we go. And there's also some eggs in the fridge there. Do I really need them? The only thing is though, is that yeah, that guy would pop out. There we go. Okay, good. Get quite a lot of eggs for doing that. Oh, Jesus Christ, get the... There we go. Okay, so yeah, where the hell is that room? I'm looking for a room, that has, basically what my plan is at the moment is I want to try and tackle the engine room sooner rather than later, but in order to do that, I need to... We have Stop and Swap! Woo! Yeah, there it is, right here on the... Yeah, get off. Right here on the bed. And we also have a Jiggy in here. Oh, first things first. There we go. But yeah, that's our only Stop and Swap item for Rusty Bucket Bay. But yeah, you know, in order to complete the engine room properly, what we need to do is basically we need to find a switch that will slow down a set of fans that's in there, in order to get access to a Jiggy. Because yeah, if one of my personal recommendations actually, if you find yourself playing the N64 version of this game, actually yeah, let's go down here actually first. If you find yourself playing the N64 version of this game, do the engine room first, because obviously the notes reset if you die. Anyway, so the sudden boss! Now, how on earth are we going to defeat this guy? What possible strategy do you think we could... Exactly the same as the frogs. Although I will move around with this like... Yeah. I think the game wants you to use eggs for this segment, but fuck that. I have 20 gold feathers, motherfuckers. Although, I will take those eggs, because I do believe, yeah. Got space for 25. So here we are at Rusty Bucket Bay. We're getting pretty close to the end of the game. I need to start thinking about what game I want to play next. I kind of want to go with my namesake and do a first-person shooter. At the moment, it's a toss-up between... Oh, hang on. Are you the one that's going to try and... Yes, you are the one that's going to try and hit me. Alright, I'm going to go. Yeah. It's a toss-up at the moment between doing Half-Life 2 and one of the recent Wolfenstein games, like probably either the New Order or the Old Blood, depending on which one I fancy first. I think I might do the New Order, because I have played through the Old Blood in my spare time before. Okay, now that we've hit that switch, but yeah, that permanently slows down those well, not really slows down the fan, but the fans now have a period where they stop running as fast. So we can now fully navigate that area. And yeah, I would like to get that out of the way sooner rather than later. There we go. Yeah, you can tell which of those tubes is the most the monstrous ones, because the ones that will bite you have brown mouths. The ones that you can enter do not. They are just straight, you know, just like a straight black void. Okay. First things first, let's jump up here. First things first, jump up here. Okay. Grab myself an empty honeycomb. And yeah, welcome to the engine room. You fall down there, that's it. You die, and you stay dead. In hindsight, probably not the wisest choice to end the session, my last session, just before Rusty Bucket Bay, because then I would have had a few more lives to buffer with. But, nah. Certainly not. Alright, a quick recommendation as well. The Mumbo tokens that you see on either side, don't get them until after you've hit both of the fan switches. Otherwise, there's just not enough time to get off on the pipe and then off the pipe before if they reactivate. Yeah, activate that. So yeah, by hitting those two, the fans for the rotors for the ship will begin to slow down. Alright, bit of a clutch jump here. There we go. This does take a little bit of focus. Grab you. Grab you. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how much time we actually have left. Well, actually, I'll tell you one thing I will do real quick. I'm going to grab these notes first, so that I don't have to fuck around too much. After I press the switch. Yeah, no. I remember, like, seeing this room in the demo for this in like the little sort of like the little demo sequence that plays like during the the opening credits, and thinking, oh my god, how much do I not want to fucking go in there? But yeah, no, like, oh my fucking god, no! Ah, crap. I think that might be my first death. I'm trying to remember if that is or not. Alright, shit. Alright, you know what? I'll worry about those. I'm gonna worry about those Mumbo tokens another time. Hang on, let's reset. Let's set everything back up. I suppose if there's one plus side though, is that obviously there is an extra life in here. So as long as you're able to get to this extra life, you don't have to worry too much. Oh, actually, yeah, the switch in there resets as well. So yeah, I can't take the shortcut across. I'll have to cut around here. I think now that I've hit one of the switches. Okay, no, I'm thinking of something else. Because I thought that because I think the pipes do spin a little bit slower, but that doesn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, no, I'll get the Mumbo tokens another time. Yeah, right now, I want to focus on... Let's hit it now. Just as that finishes its rotation, so I can go straight up. Okay, and yeah, let's start picking up the pace a little bit. Okay, yeah, just in case. Alright, let's leg it to the back of the, Yeah, fuck off. And yeah, now we need to go down, underneath, don't get caught. And there we go, we got it. Excellent. Shit. Whew. Hardest jiggy in the level over and done with now. Ah, lovely. Right, all that's left now to do is to Tweecross, England. I'll have to Google that, because that sounds Tweecross. That sounds more Welsh than it does English. Anyway, with that said, let's head back into the engine room real quick and grab those Mumbo. I think it goes without saying that I'm definitely doing this just out of sheer principle. There we go. Because I do see a fair few people, like, yeah, when watching things like Let's Plays of this game, they try and go for the Mumbo tokens. Because you could basically just die and get them. Oh, hang on. That's about to start spinning. There we go. But yeah, you pause it, and then you can just grab them just like so. The only problem is that I don't think you can grab both Mumbo tokens and then get to the fans in time. If you can, it will be superbly close. There we go. Alright. Nothing left back in... Yeah, there's nothing left for us in here anymore now. Let's just head straight outside. But yeah, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you can't do it all in one... I can't do it. At least I can't do it all in one run. Alright, why don't we kill you? Let's climb to the top of these steam stacks, actually. Get some notes from you. Because I'm pretty sure that there is a remember, yeah, pretty sure there's a Jiggy on top of one of them, but I can't remember what's on top of the other. Ah, a Mumbo token. Excellent. There you go. Get that Jiggy. Perfect. Alright, so that's 6 of 10. We're getting a good wiggle on. And you know what? Let's go for this cage next. Same rules as the last crane that we did. Just have to hit the switch. Although before I do that immediately, I'm going to go. I will also head over to that little toxic pool over there. Oh Jesus! There we go. Bam. Oh, Jesus Christ. Camera auto-corrected. If it's any consolation to Banjo, I think as long as I stay out of the water, it'll have a much more treatable form of cancer at the very least. There we go. And... oh, actually, no, I just remembered. There's those 3 shipping containers over there that I should investigate. Oh, hang on. One more. Before I tackle the crane, because I don't really have any other reason to come back here otherwise. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this one's just full of notes. And fuck! And assholes! Play a bit safer. There we go. Shit the bed! I thought I had the timing down as well. I think it's probably because they're smaller, like their detection boxes are a little smaller as well. Ah! There we go. I don't really grab that though. Okay, you know what? In that case. Yeah, we're gonna waste a few gold feathers, but I'll get more. There we go. Do I need eggs? Okay, yeah, I can take some eggs. Got this one, which I believe is, yes, there, this one's full of TNT. Although I only need these 4 notes on the side here, I don't really... I'm trying to remember, do I need to kill all these? Do I get anything for killing all of these? Let's just do it out of sheer principle. Aim and fire. Aim and fire. There we go. So if you get them centered into your camera, you can basically just fire off an air to get them immediately. Actually, yeah, no, you get an extra life for doing that, don't you? Excellent. Better to have more than less. Right, all that's left is the last shipping container, which I think, if I remember correctly, I think that one has a blue Jinjo in it. As well as a lot of buggers. Come here, you bastard. Yeah, there we go. Was there anything else left in here, though? Some Undertaker up there I can grab. Yep. There we go. Check, come think of it. I think we need... I think it's 25 that we need for the final transformation. Which isn't in this level, it's in the final level. There we go. And if I remember correctly, yeah, I don't believe there's anything left in for us in there. Alright, now we can tackle this crane. Yeah, there's the bounce pad that I need. Alright. Again, time for a bit of clutch. That opens up the cage. Well, we've only got 16 seconds, so we need to hurry. There we go. Don't worry, you can't get shut inside this thing. It will stop for you. It will stop for you to get out from under it. Okay. We've still got a few of these side ones to look through. I think this was the one where there was the... Yeah, this is the one that had the stop and swap item. Although, there were some gold feathers in there. Snag. Oi! There you go. And yeah, let's check that window over there by the pipe. Oh, Christ. Up there, and there we go. Yeah, whatever. That's somebody who cares. So yeah, this gets us into the barracks, which has got a few notes in it. And I believe also, check the other side, a picture of Conker, for some reason. There's another picture there as well, actually, but just down by the, I wonder what that is. So yeah, it's too low res, I can't make it out. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's the code for the whistles, just in case you have trouble finding it for whatever reason. Yeah. Why don't we make our way down the stairs and head over to those two little warehouses looking doobies over there. Gonna need to reactivate the bridge. Alright, let's see if I can make this jump. See, I kinda need to... Yeah, no. Ain't gonna happen. Alright. This dolphin's in a bit of a pickle, so let's Let's lend him a hand. Let's lend him a hand. Okay. 2, 3, and 4. Jackasses. Yeah, we hit that. That takes the anchor off him. It clips straight through him though, so that should have that should have gored him pretty badly actually. But yeah, no, he leaves us behind a little parting gift. In form of a gold jigsaw piece for some reason. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? My Conqueror had the right idea actually. Like, yeah, cash. Yeah, cash in hand. It's always good. Let's grab you, and let's enter into the warehouse. I'm trying to remember, can I navigate the entire thing from down here? I'm pretty sure I can, actually, yeah. Although I do need to get out of this water pretty sprightly. Yeah, there we go. Oh, God. Oh, don't get up the frickin'. There we go. Okay. I've almost found all of the notes as well. I've only got 9 more left. There's a Jiggy. Makes 9. Which yeah, means in terms of Jiggies, we've only got 1 more left to go, which is for getting all the Jinjos. Bang. Let's head on out. Oh, actually, no. I don't know why it does that. Let's come through here. Oh God, not you again! Fuck off! At least he doesn't fucking talk it anymore. There we go, that's all the Jiggies. However, we are not quite done yet. We still have a few other bits and bobs to track down, including the last of the notes, and we've also got what we're going to get next. The final empty honeycomb piece! There we go. Ow. Now, for the fuck off, cunt. But yeah, for the longest time, I had absolutely no idea that this room even existed. There we go. Yeah, smack the switch. And there it is. Okay, first things first. Okay, this is a big rubber. I'll tell you one thing that I noticed. For an American brown bear, Banjo is fucking tiny. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on. So, yeah. There we go. And yeah, let's get out from under here. Which means I only got a few more notes to find. Ow. Oh, shit, no. Don't, go back up. Oh, God. I'm gonna drown. Oh God, no, Dude, come on, Freddy. Don't drown. Don't you fucking drown. Don't you dare fucking drown. Was it? This isn't Angel Island. There we go. That was close. My apologies for my lack of professionalism and for my usage of the deep cut reference there. I've still got 4 notes unaccounted for. I wonder where they are. Right, tell you what, why don't we, just for the sake of time, I'm going to double check a few areas, because I have a suspicion where it is, but just for the sake of time, we'll cut back when I manage to find it. Okay, yep, I remember where they are. There was one last window I didn't check, which takes us into the control room, and that's where the last 4 notes are. I knew that this felt familiar, because this happened to me on a few occasions before. Oh, actually, yeah, there's a Mumbo token there as well, which 25, and that means we have all the Mumbo tokens we're going to need for the rest of the game, actually. So, yeah, fuck making that jump. Oh, hang on. Alright, so yeah, if I check my totals, I should have absolutely everything. Excellent. 40 minutes, though. This is definitely the longest level thus far. Although a bit of it was also spent sort of futzing around with that death earlier. But yeah, I always usually die at least once when tackling Rusty Bucket Bay. Okay, excellent. So yeah, that concludes part 8 of the Let's Play, folks. Next time we meet, we will be starting up part 9, where we will be tackling Click Clock Wood, the final level of the game. But we're not quite done there. I still think we've got a couple more parts to go before all is said and done. But hey, you'll never walk, you'll never run. You're a winner. I think those are the lyrics for that song. I don't know. It's been way too long since I last watched Transformers. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next part. Thanks very much for watching, folks.